Hi there. Have you ever felt awkward with a friend who's separating or divorcing because you don't really know what to say? Or do you want to be a good friend through this tough time but just really aren't sure how to do that? Well, no worries. With these 3 tips, you'll have some ideas of what to say and do. Hi there, I'm Shulamit Ber Lev Tov. You can call me Shula for short. I'm a counselor at the Kempville Stress Relief Center, where we provide compassionate support for stressful times with psychotherapy and other holistic therapies. So these days with something like 50% of marriages ending in divorce, if you haven't yet, you eventually will have a friend going through this kind of breakup. So here are 3 tips to help you support them. Tip number 1, separation and divorce involves a loss. So in that way, it's like death and can involve grieving. So, like with grief, the same kind of ideas apply. Be a listener more than a talker. They might go round and round on the same themes for a while. They may be in a lot of pain. They might have a lot of complaining to do or crying. Whatever's going on with them, there's nothing like a warm, friendly shoulder to help carry the emotional burden. Keep reaching out to say hi, but with no pressure to respond, and keep inviting them to do stuff, again with no pressure to respond. They might not be in a place to really be social immediately afterwards or even for a few months, but one day they will be, and they'll be so grateful to have you there when they're ready to come out of their cocoon. Also, recognizing that holidays and other special times can be hard, you might like to reach out to them and maybe include them in your holiday traditions or create new ones with them. Tip number 2, logistical help can be a godsend. If they're moving, help them pack or unpack or decorate or paint. If they might need an extra pair of hands, they used to have 4 sets of hands. No, 4 hands. That's right, 2 sets, helping them out around the house with stuff. But now they don't have that extra help. And so for repairs and fix-ups around the house, you might like to invite yourself over for a work party. If they need childcare and you're down for that, you might like to see if free babysitting every once in a while might be helpful. Or they might need a meal out or to dine in but not have to cook. You can invite them to your place or just drop a meal off, ring the doorbell and run, but it might be a nice treat for them. Whatever you feel comfortable offering can really go a long way. And tip number 3, be a resource person. There are so many details that have to be covered in separation and divorce. You can help your friend out by offering resources when they mention they need something. So, for example, if they need a mechanic or an insurance agency or a lawyer, you can pass on information to them about who's good. If your friend is looking for emotional support with divorce and separation, you can give them our email and information, our contact information. It's below. So to recap, 3 tips to support a divorcing friend. 1, it's a grieving process, so be a supportive listener. 2, logistical help can be a godsend. And 3, be a resource person and share helpful information as they need it. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.